right? Have you ever been asked where you see yourself in the next 5 years and just cringe? Just me? Because I hate overrated questions like that. I feel like I'm still in the present moment. I don't have it all figured out, but I'm enjoying my process thus far. Why are you asking me about the future? You're giving me unnecessary anxiety. You put unnecessary pressure on me. I cannot predict the future. I'm just taking it day by day because that's all I can do. Why are you asking me about the future? And I don't mean to get so defensive, like when people ask me that, because somebody just asked me that and I wanted to speak on it. It's just so silly when you think about it. Like, we live in a world where we are expected to have everything figured out by a certain age. What type of lifestyle we're going to have, what kind of job we're going to have, how many kids we're going to have, where we're going to live. So many things have to be figured out by a certain age. Why? Why? The world is changing every single day. We're putting this pressure on ourselves for what reason? Because then if something doesn't happen according to your 5-year plan, now you're depressed. Now you have imposter syndrome. Now you feel like a failure because things didn't go according to your plan and you feel like you're missing something or that you did something wrong. No, that is not the right way to think. I wish people were a little bit more creative in the questions that they ask people that they find interesting. And instead of asking people the same old cliche, generic, boring questions. Where I see myself in 5 years? Hopefully alive. How about that? Hopefully happy. I feel like as long as you're doing everything right now in your power to create motion for yourself, that's enough. Why are we worried about the future? Everything we're doing right now is what affects our future. So how we just gonna skip ahead from all this present moment to the future to talk about where we gonna end up? Cause it's like, if you ask me where I see myself in 5 years, how you know that where I'm at right now is not where I saw myself 5 years ago? What's wrong with being in the present moment? There's so much detachment and disconnection from like the present moment, and there's all this anxiety for the future. It's so unnecessary. Like, I'm pretty sure that Kim Kardashian did not have a part of her 5-year plan Kanye West saying for the whole world to hear that he wished he never had kids with her. I'm pretty sure 5 years ago, Diddy was not expecting to be on trial and having all of these accusations at him. Shoot, I'm pretty sure Smokey Robinson was not expecting to have all these allegations against him for sexual assault as a part of his 5-year plan. Like, things are changing every single day, especially with technology. Like, just look at how many people stream and how many people make content and get paid off of content. A lot of people were not planning on making that their full-time thing 5 years ago. Hell, some people probably not even 3 years ago. So I'm just saying, I think there's a better way to ask somebody where they see themselves in the future. And that's by not asking about it at all. Ask somebody, what are they doing right now to set themselves up for the future lifestyle that they want? Like, let's just be in the present moment. Why are we always rushing ahead for the future? Nobody wakes up in the morning like, I've done everything I wanted to do with my life. Let me sit down and draw out how I want the next 5 to look like. Nobody does that. We may have a change in direction for careers or our interests, or hell, sometimes we lose family members and we have to redirect our whole lives based on that. But nobody is sitting around thinking, oh, in 5 years, I'm going to be doing this, that, and a third. I mean, it's not to say that you should not have long-term goals, but asking about a 5-year plan when there's so much present moment in front of us, come on now. Because if you ask somebody where they see themselves in the next 5 years, what does that do for you? How does that benefit you? You know, how does that make you a better person? How does that add to you? Are you going to be investing in the person after you hear their next 5-year plan? Or are you going to be introducing this person to people that they need to know for their 5-year plan? No, you're going to ask this question, get your data on them, and go on about your day. because that's really all it is just gathering data. I feel like people who ask people where they see themselves in the next 5 or 10 years are people who are unsure about themselves and probably indecisive about where they are or where they feel like they're going to end up at. So they ask other people where they see themselves in 5 years to get inspiration or maybe some type of validation, which is really weird. Really, and it's a really generic question. Really generic question. So if this video resonates with you, like the video, subscribe, and drop in the comments what you're working on right now. Okay, let's not put too much stress and pressure on the future. Let's focus on right now. What are you working on right now?